Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alex Kramer. Let's get down to business. Okay, so Kellogg CEO Gary Pilnick is facing criticism for telling Americans who can't afford food at the grocery store to just eat cereal for dinner. So the company had arguing over a quarter of cereal consumption happens outside the breakfast table anyway. So the food can actually work as a cheaper alternative to traditional dinner options. Now his advice comes after the cost of cereal and bakery goods grew by almost 30% since January of 2020. And for help with that and a whole lot more, let's welcome in global business consultant Hilary Fordwich. Hilary, good morning. Okay, so cereal, not exactly a nutritious meal, lacking in a lot of nutrition that you really need. But a recent study showing Cheerios specifically, which is manufactured by General Mills and other grainy foods, recently tested positive for the chemical chlormequate, which has been linked to, get this, fertility issues, delaying puberty in children, and even lowering testosterone in men. That's scary. Do you expect Americans to pick up cereal for dinner?
You're absolutely right, Alex, because Gary Pilnick, they're the CEO, that's what he advocated. By the way, I never like to see America ridiculed at any time. And the Aussies are really making fun of this down under, saying, oh, Americans are so broke, they have to eat cereal for dinner. But you're right about the statistic there. Cereal prices have gone up by over 25% since 2020, nearly 30%. But this is what's important. What Americans should do, I really urge every one of our viewers to look at all of the American foods, just like Cheerios you mentioned, that are banned for the reasons you mentioned in other countries. They're cancer causing, the colorings, the chemicals. And if you look, you'll see all these American products that are banned in the EU and across most of the civilized world. We should not be eating them. But actually, there are healthy grains and healthy cereals that, if you do have a tight budget, are a very sensible way to go for dinner. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Hillary. I mean, you even look at things like ketchup and you look at the ingredients in Europe compared to America, and they're completely different ingredients. America's is full of sugar. So yeah, but definitely take a look at the cereal you're eating. It's probably
Specific
full of sugar.
example there, McDonald's French fries, 3 ingredients in the UK, potatoes, oil, and salt. In America, 19 ingredients.
Wow. Okay, you just made your point right there. Hilary Fordwich, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Always a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure, Alex.